forced myself to think up a question because I like your way of talking in stories, and I'm planning to take lots of those stories and use them myself. So there is a theme that would be great to, or a question then, to have a graceful answer to, and it's about reconciling two big concepts that are different in the Abrahamic traditions and the kind of Indian traditions. And it's really about this sort of linear afterlife thought process that exists in the Abrahamic traditions and the concept of reincarnation. So it's an open question, but talking around those would be wonderful. Thank you.
You see, one of the features that distinguishes these two different traditions, look, let me also be very clear. I'm not here to suggest one is better than the other. I'm a real pluralist. So whichever particular version of spiritual that you wish to adopt for your own spiritual progress is good enough. You'll find out. Suppose you come to a dead end, you'll know, and you'll move. You'll find your way. So I'm not here to undermine anybody's own personal take on religion. So I'm not here to promote, say, the Dharmic tradition or the Abrahamic tradition. That's the last thing I'll do. But the thing is this: in the Abrahamic tradition, this is my particular, if you like, insight. It may be wrong. I'm saying that it was necessary in the Abrahamic tradition that the Christian forefathers thought, church fathers thought, that if we want to keep our devotees in line, so they are genuinely practicing religious people, let us produce a carrot and stick argument. And the carrot and stick argument was basically this: if you are a good Christian, then after you die, you end up in heaven, and there God is waiting for you with barbecue, and you have fun with Him forever and ever. And if you are a baddie, you are the barbecue. You roast you forever and ever. I see, I'm making light, but I'm telling you, so I suspect, look at my language, very guarded. I suspect this was a carrot and stick argument to keep people in line, keep them truly religious. It is understandable, and you must appreciate that and value it for what it is. In the Indic tradition, we've got a different idea. We've got this idea of reincarnation. He says you come here again and again, you sort yourself out until you realize you are a spiritual being, then this material journey stops. But until then time, you always are kind of hankering after things, unfulfilled desires, so you keep getting reborn again and again. I will devote more time later on today to talk about reincarnation, but the reason why it is important is this. Reincarnation gives you measured risk, measured reward for the measured work you put in. So if you're a musician in one life, when you pass away, that skill remains with you and you progress spiritual in that field from where you left off. Measured risk, measured reward. The Abrahamic tradition has, because of this carrot and stick reason, they're producing an infinitely skewed risk-reward ratio. They say you do certain things good here, only finite things, and you get infinite reward. Or you make finite mistakes and you get damned infinitely. Now, it may have been okay 2,000 years ago, but I'm saying the world that we live in, this has to be challenged. This theology has to be challenged. Do you know why? Because infinitely skewed risk-reward ratio produces fanatic behavior in the name of religion. People say, look, I'm going to blow up myself. What difference does it make? I'm going to go to heaven. Fun. So this life is worthless. That's why they say, for us, death is as important as life for you. And they kill in the name of religion or be killed in the name of religion because they're waiting for infinite reward. So this is a flawed theology, according to me, which needs to be challenged if you want people to stop blowing themselves up in the name of religion or blowing other people in the name of religion.